Rabat is the capital city of Morocco and the country's seventh largest city with an urban population of approximately 580,000 and a metropolitan population of over 1.2 million. It is also the capital city of the Rabat Sail Kenitra administrative region. Rabat is located on the Atlantic Ocean at the mouth of the river Bou Regreg. Opposite Sail, the city's main commuter town. Rabat was founded in the 12th century by the Almohad ruler Abd al-Mumin as a military town. The city steadily grew but went into an extended period of decline following the collapse of the Almohads. In the 17th century, Rabat became a haven for Barbary pirates. The French established a protectorate over Morocco in 1912 and made Rabat its administrative center. Morocco achieved independence in 1955 and Rabat became its capital. Rabat, Tamara, and Sail form a conurbation of over 1.8 million people. Silt-related problems have diminished Rabat's role as a port. However, Rabat and Sail still maintain important textile, food processing and construction industries. In addition, tourism and the presence of all foreign embassies in Morocco serve to make Rabat one of the most important cities in the country. The Moroccan capital was ranked at second place by CNN in its top travel destinations of 2013. It is one of 4 imperial cities of Morocco, and the Medina of Rabat is listed as a World Heritage Site. Rabat is accessible by train through the ONCF system and by plane through the nearby Rabat Sail Airport. The name Rabat comes from the Arabic word meaning the ribat, an Islamic base of fortification. This name is short for meaning the ribat of conquest or stronghold of victory, a title given by the Almohads when they established the city as a naval base in 1170. Rabat has a relatively modern history compared to the nearby ancient city of Sail. In 1146, the Almohad ruler Abd al-Mumin turned Rabat's ribat into a full-scale fortress to use as a launching point for attacks on Iberia. Yaqub al-Mansur, another Almohad caliph, moved the capital of his empire to Rabat. He built Rabat's city walls, the Kasbah of the Udayas, and began construction on what would have been the world's largest mosque. However, Yaqub died and construction stopped. The ruins of the unfinished mosque, along with the Hassan Tower, still stand today. Yaqub's death initiated a period of decline. The Almohad Empire lost control of its possessions in Spain and much of its African territory, eventually leading to its total collapse. In the 13th century, much of Rabat's economic power shifted to Fez. In 1515, a Moorish explorer, El Wassan, reported that Rabat had declined so much that only 100 inhabited houses remained. An influx of Moriscos, who had been expelled from Spain in the early 17th century, helped boost Rabat's growth. Rabat and neighboring Sail united to form the Republic of Bou Regreg in 1627. The Republic was run by Barbary pirates who used the two cities as base ports for launching attacks on shipping. The pirates did not have to contend with any central authority until the Alaurid dynasty united Morocco in 1666. The latter attempted to establish control over the pirates, but failed. European and Muslim authorities continued to attempt to control the pirates over many years. But the Republic of Bou Regreg did not collapse until 1818. Even after the Republic's collapse, pirates continued to use the port of Rabat, which led to the shelling of the city by Austria in 1829 after an Austrian ship had been lost to a pirate attack. The French invasion of Morocco began in the east with General Hubert Lyautey's occupation of Oujda, March 1907, and in the west with the bombardment of Casablanca, August 1907. The Treaty of Fez established the Protectorate March 1912, acting as French administrator of Morocco. Lyautey decided to relocate the country's capital from Fez to Rabat. Among other factors, rebellious citizens had made Fez an unstable place. Sultan Moli Youssef followed the decision of the French and moved his residence to Rabat. In 1913, Lyautey hired Henri Prost, who designed the Ville Nouvelle as an administrative sector. When Morocco achieved independence in 1955, Muhammad V, the then King of Morocco, chose to have the capital remain at Rabat. Following World War II, the United States established a military presence in Rabat at the former French air base. By the early 1950s, Rabat Sale Air Base was a U.S. Air Force installation hosting the 17th Air Force and the 5th Air Division, which oversaw forward basing for Strategic Air Command B-47 Stratojet aircraft in the country. With the destabilization of French government in Morocco and Moroccan independence in 1956, the government of Muhammad V wanted the U.S. Air Force to pull out of the SAC bases in Morocco, insisting on such action after American intervention in Lebanon in 1958. The United States agreed to leave as of December 1959 and was fully out of Morocco by 1963. SAC felt the Moroccan bar